3 inches of snow with a below zero wind. I don't care what Google says, that Indians and Germans can handle this type of weather better than anyone else. I've got both heritages in me, and I'm wearing this Cedar Falls Tigers sweater. I still feel it in here. And if I could feel it in here, it's like 10 times worse outside. Fuck. How am I supposed to drive on slick roads? How am I supposed to take the customer's items to their doorsteps without having -6 degrees smacking me in the face? Shit's frustrating, man. And I'm exhausted. All right, maybe I ought to just see this differently. Maybe I ought to use something that Bob Proctor introduced me to. He calls it visualization. He said that if you can see it in here, you can hold it in your hand. I want to think about positive stuff right now because I'm really frustrated. But this stuff does work. So, yeah, I mean, I remember once upon a time when I was introduced to this stuff that I recall thinking to myself that I am not attractive. I struggled with that a lot because, well, how are you supposed to feel attractive if you don't even like yourself? It doesn't work out too well. So, on a daily basis, I was telling myself I am sexy. And I didn't like it at first because I don't want people to think I'm a bad person. I don't want to feel conceited. And I said, fuck it. What do I have to lose? So on a daily basis for a while, I said, I am sexy. I am sexy. I am sexy. And eventually I started to believe it. Eventually I started to get pictures in my head of me being surrounded by beautiful women. And I'm like, this is kind of nice, you know? Even if it's not real, it's kind of nice. And eventually I woke up feeling totally relaxed, right? And I didn't know why because I was usually on edge. So I went into work feeling zen about everything. All of a sudden, I was starting to get some female attention, like really. And they weren't, it wasn't just female attention from random women that I wasn't attracted to. These were some gorgeous women. And I'm like, okay, she touched me. She was flirting with me, or nah, she couldn't have been flirting with me. Eventually she does it again, gets even closer to me, even looks at me a certain way, and I'm like, all right, I'll take it. I did visualization for money. Like one night I went to sleep and I visualized 100 in gold letters, or numbers rather. Before I went to sleep, it represented to me $100. I woke up the next day, I get a phone call from an old friend who asked me if I was okay. I told her I wasn't, and I told her why I wasn't. I was just like, yeah, I'm trying to find a job and it's been stressful. Then she said, you know what? Let's meet up down the street. I'll give you $100. That's a true story. So, Bob Proctor, what does he have to say about visualization? He said, let me tell you something that's going to change your life forever. When you visualize, you hold it in your head and you add a lot of emotion to it as if you already have it. Something's going to change that you won't even be aware of at first. Your whole world is going to shift. He said that if you continuously see yourself with the good that you desire, and you add a lot, you add your heart and soul into that vision on a daily basis. Don't even care about whether or not it's going to come to pass so much as you just enjoy the vision. Eventually, you are going to carry yourself differently. You're going to walk differently. You're going to talk differently. And then you're going to start to see things happen in your life that you can't even explain, but you'll be like, oh my God, this is incredible. So I'm going to use this visualization so that I can try to work today. Tell your mind that I am this, and this is where I'm going, and nothing can stop you.